we getting something that a lot of people ain't getting. And we're ungrateful that we got somebody that's willing to preach the truth and to live right before us. And we take God for granted. And that's why I wore this robe today. White on one side, black on the other side. Because we confess to be pure in church. But when we leave church, people see who you really are. You're still in darkness. That's why we can't praise God like we should. That's why we can't walk right. That's why we can't talk right the way God wants us to. Our heart is loving this world and loving the things of the world, not loving God. What is it going to take? What is it going to take for God to split the scalpel and show y'all him? We don't believe what the Bible says. We don't believe what's being preached to him. That's why people can easily walk away from the church. They can not come to church because they think they're their own ruler. But God will have the laugh. He said, I will laugh at your calamities. God said, I'm going to laugh at a lot of people that go into church that ain't changing. He said, I'm going to laugh at their calamity because the only time they sing to me is when they're at church. The only time they think they worship me is when they're at church. Don't look for nobody to run him, because the only people going to run him is people that want to live right. Other than that, they won't be coming. Matthew, the 24th chapter. We ain't no store-bought church. We ain't no storefront church. And people say, oh, I love nice things. But truth changed all that. People can tell they love truth, and as soon as they start hearing it, and it's consistent, oh my God. Every time I go there, I'm finding out something wrong with me. I can't do that. I can't do that. But God got a word for us today, y'all. And whether y'all want it or not, he gave it to me. Matthew, the 24th chapter, beginning at the 32nd verse. And God is more near coming back than we ever imagined. I know we've been hearing people saying, I've been hearing people saying it too, and I'm 60. Jesus coming back. And we keep sinning because we don't think he's coming. Or we think he's going to come when he gives a path to get us right. Y'all know what we think. But let me go and read this. It says, now learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branch is yet tender, and putteth forth leaves, you know that the summer is near. He said, so likewise ye, when you shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. He said, even at the door. He said, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass until all these things be fulfilled. Y'all see that? He said, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. What everybody's trying to get away from. It ain't going to pass away. He said, but of that day and hour, no man, no, not the angel of heaven, but my Father only. But as the day of Noah was, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in that day, that was before the flood, they was eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage, until the day Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came, and took all them away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Oh, Heavenly Father in Jesus, God, I say right now, have your way. Do whatever you desire to do, God, but have free course. God, I know in my eyes I can see whatever demonic spirit you desire for me to see. I know in my mouth that I will say none of myself, God, but all that you give me to say. God, but you say in your word that you be lifted up, you'll draw all men unto me. God, speak to these people hard and not to their ears, because they ain't hearing what you got to say, God. But God, I'm asking you to send your spirit in this place to arrest, to heal, to set free. But most of all, speak your word with clarity and understanding. And God, I forgive you the praise. I'll give you the thanks. In your son Jesus' name we pray. And every heart can say amen, amen, amen. And you can have your seat. So many times we keep coming in here and it's getting to be kind of, I don't know where y'all mind at or where y'all heart at. But I keep telling y'all, look around in the world and look at the world, how evil the world is right now. How people is in, you can park by people in a car and look over there and they looking at you all crazy. You can go in the store, people looking at you all crazy. You know, the world is still racist. All that church still racist. Everything. Young people killing people, all kind of stuff. And we are asleep. And he said, don't sleep as others sleep. But we'll see. We're not looking for God to come back. But we spend time doing stuff that don't even make sense. You know, the period of 365 days is a year, ain't it? And some of us been here a year. We done been here 365 days and still hadn't changed. Can I just talk to y'all for a few minutes? I'm talking to Cornerstone. Some of us been here 730 days. That's 2 years. And still haven't changed. Haven't nothing changed about you in 730 days. That's how many messes I really ain't counting. But you've been here consistent 730 days, you know, a year. You've been here a year in the ministry. And the word for the changer. But for some reason, some of us ain't changed. Some of us been here 1,095 days. That's 3 years, and we hadn't changed. So y'all telling me God's word ain't powerful enough to change y'all? That he can depart the Red Sea, that he can do all these things, but y'all telling me that he's allowing y'all to stay in sin and stay like y'all live? No, that's a lie. You don't want to change. Say a year. Then he come back and said, some have been here 1,460 days. That's 4 years. And we hadn't changed. We still doing the same sin. We still dragging in the church. We still ain't coming to church. We still doing whatever we want to do. We pay tithe we want to. We do everywhere we want to. We talk about the church. We do it whatever we want to do. Some have been in 2,920 days. That's 8 years. And ain't changed. I thought 8 means new beginning. We ain't changed. Y'all hear what I'm saying? All that time that God don't call us in the church, but we still eating and drinking and being married. We still taking care of. We still doing what we want to do. We doing everything we want to do. And God said, you've been in that, I don't give you that many days to be in the church. But y'all look white, you talk white, but when you walk away, you're black. You're in darkness. And God said, you can't be half and half. I don't told y'all I don't want no creamer. I don't want no creamer. I don't want y'all playing like y'all love me. He said, that's why I didn't make you a robot. I wanted somebody to love me because of who I am. And I can't find it in some of y'all. Y'all pretend well. But when I look at your action, it's not the same. Some have been in 3,650 days, which is 10 years. Now, some of y'all ain't going to get it. Some of y'all been in since the church started and it ain't changed. Oh, that truth that God has spoken to y'all, all the revelation God done gave y'all. And you know y'all know the word because y'all can tell people how to live it. But that's only you can tell the people how to live it because you can't. Y'all just coast with me a little bit. I'm coming. I got one for y'all today. Sometimes we waste spending money. We waste money. Sometimes we got wasted relationship. We got wasted relationship that was, you know, good in him. Some of us got wasted conversation. We got wasted conversation. And God is saying, what is our problem? Then he said we got wasted time. We don't waste time coming to church and God trying to give us time to get right. He started preaching, but we got wasted time. Y'all know that bad? When we waste God's time, we got wasted marriage, wasted conversation. Just wasted. Ain't that something? How y'all feel about that? Wasting all God's time. Wasted. Badly using. Waste. Using. Just using up. And spending carefully. Just doing what you want to do. We don't waste time. And God been trying to get a position that we can help other people. It said wasting time, wasting money. That is not usually effective because it does not produce the result of what you want. It's a waste. But here we is in our mind, we think we could just do what we want to. We might plan to keep sinning and then turn to God right at the end. That's what we doing. Y'all pay attention. Y'all ain't got to do all that looking around. Pay attention up here, because that's our problem. We hear God, but we don't hear him spiritual with our ear. We hear God with something else. And when I did that, I was like, God, why you want me to preach that? Jimmy Swagger got a song, Wasted Years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I gave y'all all the years. 10 years, 8 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year. And some of us been in the church a long time, and all we done did is wasted God's time. In church, wasted years. He said, oh, how foolish it is. That's what the song said. Oh, how foolish it is to be coming to church and wasting God's time. Sunday school, let's talk about the promise of divine ruling. And God can't rule none of y'all because y'all coming to church wasting God's time. Some of us should be way further than we are. But because we still got our desire, we wasting God's time. We waste God's money. We waste all that. We at Cornerstone Leadership is not wasting time preparing the people for God coming back. That's what we trying to do. And everybody want a good message, but you ain't prepared if God come back. God is trying to prepare that when he busts the scalpel, you ain't got to get ready. You already ready. But all of us in here been wasting God's time. And then we die, we want me to put you in heaven. You better get somebody else to preach it, because I ain't lying for you. You ain't live like they go to heaven. Why am I a priest to put you in heaven? He said, as you walk on in darkness and fear, turn around, turn around. That's what Jimmy Wagner's song said. He said, so y'all been walking in darkness, turn around. Turn around. Y'all been wasting all these years. I know what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna sit in here, hear that message, and leave out of here and turn yourself back around and go do what you want to do. But he said, wasted years. Now think about how much time y'all done wasted. 365 days in a year. And some of y'all been here 10 years. It ain't nothing changed about you besides you coming in new clothes. You look good. He said, he's telling us something. We don't understand it. And then it come back in 1 Kings 18 and 21. It said, Elijah came unto all the people and said, how long? I keep asking y'all, how long halt ye between two opinions? If God be God, follow him. If Baal or you and your God, follow yourself. And that's what we've been doing. We've been wasting God's time. My message today is, life of wasted years, turn around. Some of y'all should be teaching. Some of y'all probably should be preaching. Some of y'all should be doing a lot of things. But because your mind is caught up on you, all you want to do is come to church and sit on the pew. That's it. God is calling you from a life of wasted years. God is calling us. We come in here and we all know what to say, but we don't know how to live it. But we know how to live it. It's just not a desire. Wasted years. Ain't it bad? He said, turn around. The devil can't stop the word, so the devil would try to stop the people at Cornerstone. He can't stop the word. We preaching. It's just not penetrating y'all. Y'all doing just like that dog, knobbing your head. And I told y'all, all of us look white this morning, because we sang, we know the way, we know how to do the church full of them this morning. From sissy, dyke, bulldaggers, you punks, whatever you want to call them, from sinners, scratching hands, everything. Church full of them this morning. Some of them just left the club, some of them just got through drinking. Full of it. The church full of it. They look right. But when you turn, this is how God wants to look, pure.
Amen.
Most of it look like that, we say. Because you really can't tell the difference from there. This got some black specks in it. It got some stuff in it that we shouldn't be doing. A lot of y'all got some stuff in y'all shouldn't be doing. Now y'all look like it from y'all vision right here. You look like this one. It look like this one. Don't it? You can't tell it with the naked eye hardly. And that's how we look. Wasted years. We hearing these messages and ain't doing nothing with it. I understand where we at. But listen what he said. He said, now, learn the parable. Matthew 24 and 32, he said, now learn the parable of the fig tree. He said, when its branches is yet tender, just be coming on now, and putting forth leaves, you know the summer is near. Well, it's hard to tell that by, I was finna say, you know, when the women start dressing a little, almost like they ain't got no clothes on, you know the summer near. But they wear that year round now. I can't go by that no more. Shoot, they have on Daisy Dukes in the winter. I seen the girl, I don't know who I was riding with. She on some hot pants. What that mean you right now? The girl had on some hot pants. I said, what she got on? It's freezing. But you know what? We all right with that. Because we wear some stuff we shouldn't be wearing when we in that church. Y'all ain't got to say nothing. I know y'all gonna ride with me in a few minutes. Y'all just ain't got that yet. Many books can inform you, but there's only one book can transform you, and that's the Bible. Many books can give you all kind of information, and we can shout off it. Oh, I love that book. Child, let me show you that title of the book. I want you to read it. But y'all don't read the Bible. Y'all don't read the Bible. Because the Bible will change you from who you are. And if you just sitting here, you ain't changed yet, shame on you. Shame on you. Some of y'all been here since the church opened. It ain't changed. Because why? I love me. I love me. 2 Timothy talks about a lot of y'all. In 2 Timothy 3 and 5, it said having a form of godliness. We all know what to do. We all know what to say. He said having a form of godliness, but denying the power. For sons turn away. That's why people walk away from the church. They walk away because they turn away from the truth. He said, wasted years. God got a plan for us. God is trying to prepare people for people. Because a lot of people is being lost, y'all. Because why? Because most of them look like this. This one with the speck in it. You watch all them TV shows on TBN and all that, they this. They letting anything go in the church because all they want to do is keep money. But when them people die, they ain't going to heaven because they was in a false prophet church now. No. You need to read that Bible for yourself. God going to get all the special. Ooh, y'all, we going to get some whooping in him. We going to get some whooping in him, y'all, because we know we should be pure. We know we don't heard enough message that we should be pure. Tell me why some of y'all still sinning. Tell me why y'all still going at the world. Tell me why. Wasted years. But God telling you this morning, turn around. Turn around. In this passage, he started talking about the generation. He said, so likewise, he said, ye, when you shall see all these things. See, I told y'all to keep looking. See, God been telling them to look. He been telling them to watch. He said, watch. You don't know when them come back, but watch. In other words, while you're watching, you ought to be ready. See, don't just be watching, you ain't ready. See, a lot of y'all know God probably coming back, but you ain't ready. So you ain't watching. Y'all trying to enjoy this life. Y'all trying to enjoy this world. Y'all live. I'm trying to enjoy my home. I'm trying to enjoy my son, my children, apostle. You just don't understand. Yes, I do. I got children too. But who first? Y'all tell me to allow that God first. Who really first, y'all? Who really first? Your children, your job, what? We take God's standard down for a people. Y'all say I look white when I first face y'all then. But when I walk away, y'all really know who I am. I'm black. I'm in darkness. And that's what God's trying to tell us that. He's trying to tell us, look, life a wasted year. Turn around. Oh, how foolish it is to be in church this long and you ain't nowhere. I'm talking to Cornerstone because we always tell everybody else ain't got the word, but evidently they see you live, they thought you ain't having either. Y'all got to talk to me. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all kind of look like y'all drunk or something. I'm going to sober you up in a few minutes. He said, likewise ye, when you see all these things, he said, know that it is near. That's why I've been telling y'all to watch. But y'all ain't paying no attention. If y'all die right now, y'all going to burn. All them times you done been to church, you going to burn. Some of y'all been in 2 years, 730 days. Some of you been in 4 years, 1,460. Some of y'all been in 10 years, 360, 650 days you've been in church or been in the world or been coming to church, supposed to be saved, and hadn't changed. He said, turn around. God said, turn around. I love that. He said, God is calling you from a life of wasted years. All them years you've been coming to church and you still can't tell nobody you really love God. Because if you love him, he said, you'll keep my commandment. So you can't tell me that you love God. He said, as you walk in darkness, he said, in fear, he said, turn around, turn around. And we keep going the same way. Because why? We halted between two opinions. He said, bad. If God be God, follow him. If Baal, follow him. And then you know what? The people ain't say a word. They ain't say a word. Why they ain't say a word, Apostle? Because they had their own mind. He said, for such, turn away. Man, I've been in the church a long time, but ain't nothing about your change. And it's bad. He said, verily I say unto you, this is the generation, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away. He said, now heaven and earth going to pass away. He said, but my word, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? See, y'all don't read that. Y'all just going to church. Y'all want us to preach to y'all, but y'all don't want to do nothing. Amen. But when you tell your children to do something, you expect them to do it. God expects us to do it. A life, a wasted year. But God said, turn around. He said, turn around. And we come out here and we come down to the 36th verse. He said, but other day, that day. He said, but other day, an hour, no man know. He said, everybody trying to tell you when I'm coming back, don't nobody know. Somebody died last night, that was God coming back. You know, some people want to make it to the rapture, but if he come and get you before then, that's a rapture. So if y'all die in a car wreck in there, y'all just say, that was my rapture. If you go to sleep and don't wake up, that's your rapture. Because the judgment begin then. And a lot of us going to get judged real bad because he's going to say, Trey, why you didn't do what I tell you? Well, see, what you don't understand, God. See, we want to wrestle with God. He said, no, Trey, why you didn't change? What y'all going to tell him? What y'all going to tell him if God stepped down from heaven and touched you on the shoulder and said, Brother Daniel, why you didn't change? What you going to tell him? Well, God, I ain't have enough time. He said, well, you was in the church 10 years. See, he got record. For all y'all been here, he got record. And most y'all been here more than a year. Most y'all been here longer than 365 days. But he said, a life of wasted years, you haven't changed. And you let people change you in your household, on your job. Sisters and brothers, mamas and daddies, change you when I don't touch you. The only way a man can come to God is God first drawing. God done drawed you and y'all ain't changed. But for a man or a woman, y'all ain't got to say nothing. I got you just where I want you. Then we talking about, he said, turn around, turn around. God, we've been telling, turn around. And he come on down, he said, no man, no. He said, not the angel of heaven, but my Father only. He said, but a day of Noah. Noah. So Noah built an ark. Noah went to build it. Noah said, you know what? Let me tell all y'all people, you better get your life right. He said, it's because it's going to rain. They ain't never heard rain. Noah said, I'm telling y'all, now, They wasted a whole lot of time. 120. That's a lot of preaching. Y'all ain't got that much. But I was steady building, because he said the only foundation I can lay on is what's already been laid. So I've been building, trying to build y'all to live right for God. But you know what y'all in y'all mind? Man, I ain't studying, Pastor. I like the shack I live in. But Noah kept building. He said, look, he said, I'm telling y'all, it's going to rain. It's going to rain. They were steady building. 120 years, they wasted. Laughing at Noah. You know stuff I've been telling y'all. Y'all been laughing at me because y'all ain't stopped sinning yet. But I'm steady building. I'm steady building. Every time you come in, I got a word for you. I got a word for you. You repent for it, but you keep living in your little regular house. You know the story about the three little pigs? One built a house of hay, one built it with some stick, and one built it on a solid rock. Most of y'all hay and a stick. Because when the enemy come, he huff, and he blow your little house down. Then you want to run back to church. See, y'all do what you want to do, but when stuff starts getting wrong out there, and he huff, and he blow, and your house go down. Then you run to the little stick house and say, help, and it go down. Then you say, man, one place I know I can go. I know it is solid. He been building that house a long time. Noah was steady building. Noah was steady building, y'all. Cornerstone was steady building. We trying to build y'all to be prepared for when God come back. We steady building. Steady building. Every preach word we building. Every teach word we building. Oh, yeah, they don't want to listen, but we going to keep on building. Oh, come on, Pastor. Beat on that side. I got this side. All right, Prophet, get up on there. Get that part up on there. All right, Trina, get over here. Come on, Japp. Come on, Al. Come on. Bill. We steady building. And y'all won't come in. Y'all steady saying, sin ain't doing nothing to me. That's what them people saying. We don't know nothing about no rain. Then all of a sudden, one drop came. He said, what that is? Noah just steady. Two drop came. Noah said, ha ha. Said, nah. Y'all still laughing because y'all don't believe it because only two drop. Ain't nothing to make you wonder about nothing yet. So that's what y'all keep on sinning. God said, they wasting years, Pops. They wasting years. They wasting your message. But I'm going to get them because I'm going to make it rain. I'm going to make it keep raining. Then when they going to look for it to stop, umbrella ain't going to stop this. You can get a boat. You ain't going to stop this because I'm steady building. And y'all wasting years. All the stuff I done told y'all in private, in preach word, on the phone, y'all wasted. He said, Noah looked like an idiot till it started raining. He said, don't worry what the world think, Apostle. Keep preaching. All them time I've been bidding on y'all. See, some of y'all trying to ignore it now. Y'all getting busy with your flesh. Your flesh just bidding, and I'm steady bidding. When it start raining in your life, like sin, something come in your life, and the doctor can't get rid of it, nothing. Just remember, I was bidding. I was telling you all the time. I was telling you, stop these things, stop these things. And y'all saying, oh man, Pastor just talking. That's just how you feel. I'm steady bidding. You know, you've been in the church 10 years, so ain't nothing happened to you. But I'm steady building. Y'all know how it go. Listen what he said. He said, look, he said, but as the day of Noah were, so also at the coming of the Lord, Son of Man, be. He said, for as the day of, that was before the flood came, they were eating. Y'all know we'll go and cook out. We'll go to a restaurant. Then y'all eat last night. Then y'all didn't want to say nothing. Then the wall group eat last night. Y'all ate good, then who had God on their mind? He said, eating and married and getting married. All we want to do is get married. But God ain't nowhere in your life. There was eating, drinking, being married, having a good time. And Noah said, I ain't going to stop. I look like an idiot, but I ain't going to stop. I'm telling y'all, I ain't going to stop. I keep telling y'all, I'm going to let y'all go to hell by yourself because I'm going to keep building because I'm building this thing. And look what it said. Listen how Noah did. It said in Hebrews 11:47. Y'all write that down. He said, by faith, Noah. He said, by faith, Noah, being warned of God, the thing, that not seen. He said, now God is warning me the things that y'all don't see. And I'm warning y'all because he said, how can they hear without a preacher? How can they preach like he was sick? And I'm steady warning y'all. You know what y'all saying? Man, Pastor, put that hammer down, man. Stop building, man. Stop building. We got this thing. We got this thing. I understand what you've been saying, but you've been saying that a long time. Ain't nothing happened. He said, by faith, being warned of God. He ain't warned them people. Y'all get that? He ain't warned the people. He warned Noah. And listen what it said. He said, a thing not seen as yet. He said, move with fear, prepare the ark. I moved with fear when God told me, you got to start a church. Look at it. Just like God told me. Y'all look at it. I'm telling y'all a building. He told me to have the wall white, the pew black, the carpet red. That's what God told me. Red for the blood, white for us being pure in him. And the sheet you stand on, black. Why? Because of judgment. Because if I preach the truth to you, you're going to be able to judge. Just like God told me. The heaven and hell sign out there. If you come in here and get the word and go back out and live how you want to, I'm still a building. He said you're going to hell. And them won't no sign in for nobody. Then he told me to put the rocks on the corner for Cornerstone. Because there are two rocks to let you know it's the Cornerstone, which is the chief cornerstone. If you can't have a building without the corner being right, and we can't have this church without the cornerstone being right. I told you, you got to be pure. I'm still building. I'm doing it just like God said. Everybody's trying to tell me where you can go find a church that can tell you what to stand for. But y'all don't want me to keep building. Y'all trying to frustrate me with y'all actions. But I said, God, I ain't gonna let them frustrate me. I'm gonna keep on building. I don't care if it's 120 years. When my head get cold, I'm gonna go to the grave with a hammer in my hand. I'm gonna still build that thing for you, God. And God tell him, he said, look at him. He said, he will move with fear, preparing the ark to save his house. You see what? See, y'all might want to go to hell, but I'm trying to save Jaffa. I'm trying to save Mac, Myra, Corey, Sasha. I'm trying to save them, TJ, Niecy, Johnny. I'm trying, Sarai. I'm trying to save them and trying to save y'all, but y'all don't want to be saved. So I'm going to do it for my household because God don't want me. Terry, you better save your family. Some of y'all don't want to save y'all family. We tell y'all how to be wife and husband, and then we put other stuff before God. You don't want to put nothing before your house, before your wife. How you put something else before your wife? You got to be crazy. And you think God going to honor you? He said, treat your wife as I treat the church. He ain't putting nothing before the church. Some of y'all better check yourself. He said, look, he said, to save his house. He said, by which he condemned the world. God had a plan. And God had a plan, got a plan for us. But we got our own mind. Listen to what he said in Matthew 24 and 44. He said, therefore, be ye also ready. Y'all hear? He said, be ye also ready. In other words, I've been playing hide and go see with y'all. I've been saying 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss, 4 miss, 5 miss, 6 miss, 7 miss, 8, 9, 10. Ready or not? Y'all ready if he come? Y'all ready if he come? I don't preach 10 messages. And that was the thing that was hiding go see. He said, after 10, it said, ready or not, here I come. And some of us hide so far in the world, you don't know how to get back. You're hiding, but you ain't getting back from God. God said, keep building, Terry. Don't keep building. I don't even know how to use the hammer that good, but I'm pretty good at building this mess. He said, therefore be ye also ready. For in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man coming. As you don't think he coming, he is. He is. You don't think he coming, but he is, cat. He is. You ready? You ready, Dale? He ready. He right here. Is he ready? Is y'all ready? He here. He now. Y'all ain't got to worry about it. He don't show no Atlanta. Is you ready? Is you ready, Sasha? That's what God said. Ready or not, when you think I ain't coming, All y'all sinning y'all been doing, he been letting y'all get ready. But when he get ready, he gonna show up. And all this stuff y'all been putting before him, your children, your man, your wife, all that. He said, are you ready? He said, a life, a wasted year. Oh, how foolish you is. That's what he said, how foolish you is. That's what the song said. But God is calling you from a life of wasted years. Turn around. Turn around. He's trying to tell y'all to turn around. I know some of y'all ain't gonna pay me no attention. Y'all ain't gonna turn around. You like looking like almost saved. A lot of y'all here like looking like this. And y'all change when you get around certain people. Y'all saved around the church. And that's why prayer drag. Because some of y'all don't want to get up. Some of y'all don't want to be here. Well, stay home then. Stay home. Don't come here with your own bad spirit, weighing the church down. Stay home. If you don't want to come to prayer, stay home. I'm going to dismiss some people from here today. I'm going to let them know, find them another church. We tired of them spirit playing around here. God building a house and we ain't got time to be playing. He come back and he in Matthew 25:13, he said, watch therefore, for you know not neither the day. He come back now and say, you don't know the day, nor the hour. Y'all don't know when I'm coming. And here y'all is, God done gave y'all a Bible. And won't none of y'all build on it. He done gave y'all a Bible. Build on it. Tell build on it. Build on it, cat. Build on your life. Build on your children's life. Build on your family life. Well, I don't know, God. I'm concerned about TC. Who TC? Who is TC? Then I tell you to build. Y'all rather have a man or a woman in your life than to have God. Or a good job and whatever. God said, but when I come, y'all ain't ready. And I call you. I know I call you because you wouldn't be here. I know I call you. He said, life, a wasted year. Turn around. Turn around. You know you're going the wrong way. God the only one let you make a U-turn and won't give you a ticket. Y'all got a chance to turn around. But I know what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna leave him. Y'all gonna leave him. I already know what y'all doing. God already told me. You just preach it, Terry. That's your job. So when he come to you and you ain't ready, he gonna send you straight to hell. When he come when you ain't ready, he gonna send you straight to hell. When you ain't ready, he gonna send you straight to hell. He ain't gonna be talking about, well, that's a little child. No, when you ain't ready, he gonna send you to hell. Because he said, all y'all done heard my word. And y'all done wasted years in church. He gonna send y'all, a lot of y'all hell. Because y'all know what the word is. Y'all know how to stand on it. But because y'all want to look black when you turn, you don't want to be white completely. This is what he said. He said, therefore, he said in Matthew 25:13, he said, watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man come. So what you gonna do when he step in your life? What you gonna do if you die and you know you ain't ready? What you gonna do? Everybody wanna go to church. Well, the church made me happy. I feel good at church. Went to work all week, came to church, and everybody in there saved. He don't care how nobody lives. Just everybody saved. He said, you been in the church all your life, but when you die, you're gonna burn. Because you never did change. I asked you to be born again. You never did get born again. I asked you to be holy. You never did get holy. I asked you to put me first, and you had everything up first. For that, holla at you. Don't unpack your bag. You just got a chance to see us. Don't unpack your bag. He told Noah, he said, by which the condemnation of the world and became heirs of righteousness, which is by faith. He became heir of righteousness by faith that Noah had to build. Everybody be talking about me, against me. You know, most of y'all talk about me too. So I'm just saying, it ain't just the world talk about me. Y'all the ones spread my name as bad. God don't show me y'all. God don't show me y'all because when you go home, you start talking to your husband, you start talking to your children. I'm talking a lot of y'all. Don't act like y'all ain't I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. But I don't have to tell you everything I know. Elizabeth show his money, not tell you, not Apostle Simon. God's going to get y'all for the people that y'all don't kept from coming here. Oh, yeah, wasted years. Listen to what he said in 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. He said, therefore, my beloved brother. Paul was talking to me then, and all us that's righteous and saved. He said, beloved brother. He said, be ye steadfast, unmovable. Don't let nobody stop you. I don't care how they pull on your pastor. They pull on. I'm just going to care. If they pull me, they pull on me. He said, but I'm unmovable. I know what God told me to build. I know everybody telling me what I need to start preaching, how I need to draw people. That's the problem in the church now. We're going to draw young people to rap. We're going to let praise dance go on. We let sister be in the church. They ain't drawing nobody. They ain't saved. They ain't no sheep. All we want is money. He said, look, steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the works of the Lord. That's why Noah kept building. He said he looked like an idiot. Everybody tell me, that's why your church ain't gonna never be full. That's what y'all be saying too. We'll have a lot of members stop preaching like that. I probably have a lot of members if you leave. Pastor, I don't know what you're gonna do with your hammer. Get the saw out, baby. I'm a nail. You saw. That's what God's telling us. That's what we got to do. The whole ministry ought to be building. The whole ministry ought to be busy. We're too busy in each other's business. That's our problem in him. We're too busy. And we want something from God, but we won't give him nothing. He said, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. You hear that? He said, boy, that's wild. Then he said, oh, how foolish. I just got the word foolish of a person of action, like good sin, or judging unwisely, or foolish. Why y'all ain't got prepared? Why y'all ain't getting ready for God coming back? You don't know when people dying in their sleep. I'm going to just ask the question. How many of y'all really ready? If God stepped down right now to you and just said, I'm thinking about taking you home. What will you tell him? Will you tell him, well, I'm ready? Or will you need some more time? Because you don't waste it year after year, 2 years, 3 years. What you'll tell God? Give me some more time. For what? You ain't obeying then, you ain't going to obey him now. And then in the second judgment, y'all not going to be bad in the second resurrection because most of y'all saying if the devil want to give you the number, you wouldn't take it. Yes, you will. You already done took it. You already serving the devil. What mean you wouldn't take his mark? You already serve him. He ain't got to give you no 666. He gave you your name. Got to give you no 666. Tell me he gave me the 666. I wouldn't serve. No, you already serve. Look what Isaiah 29:13 said. He said, wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw nigh near me with their mouth. Y'all sang good songs to God. Yeah, y'all sung now. What's the last song y'all just sung? Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper. My God, that is who you are. Who you singing that to? Because it's alive, you don't mean it. Right. And y'all know church people sing live, but didn't tell them. Y'all already know that. He's trying to tell us something. He said, wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips, do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me. And their fear toward me is what? taught by the precept of your boyfriend, your husband, your girlfriend, your mama. That's who the precept is changing you, what you knew about God. You being by the precept of man. He said in Isaiah 31, he said, woe unto the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. You don't take God counsel. All the stuff God been building, trying to tell you, you don't want to take counsel from the God. You want to take your own counsel. And that's why y'all look white. Y'all look good this morning. Look at it. Y'all look prompt, nice looking. Everybody I've seen in the casket be dressed nice. I ain't seen one yet that have one dressed nice in the casket. And some of them be tore up. Some of them look worse than the other, but some of them look pretty nice. Look just like they self. How y'all want to look? Just like y'all self? Because your spirit man that's really going to be gone. It don't matter how you look in that casket. But I know some of y'all are concerned how y'all look. You know, I watch how y'all fix yourself up. But you don't fix yourself up for God to live right for him. Y'all want to look beautiful for a man to see you, or a woman to see you. We work out constantly with our body. You know, we eat right and diet right and all that stuff. That's for a man. But when it comes to eating this word and to get your life right, you ain't got it right. He said, wasted years. The church is being fooled today, but we want to be fooled. He said that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. He said that's where they at. God is trying to tell us something. He come on down, he said, but they drinking and eating and marrying and being married until Noah entered the ark. What happened? 1 drop started, 2 drops started. It started being up to the ankle. They said, but he in the ark. He don't say him and his family. Now the water to your ankle. But now you can't get in the ark. Because God was smart enough not to give him a key. See that small God? Now the water to your knee. And now you got your little baby on your neck. It don't matter, baby. You can put him up there all you want. This rain keep coming. It rained for a long time. It took him 120 years to build it, but it took 40 days for it to get over there, and then the ark started floating. But see, Jesus was the ark too. Because see, when man needed to be rescued, he sent his son. He sent the world as an ark. But we won't come into the ark. Y'all know we ain't coming into the ark. Look at y'all. Y'all know we ain't coming in. We ain't in the ark because we wouldn't look like we don't swallow a lemon. We look like we don't swallow something because we ain't prepared. And God said, my name is jealous. And you put anything before me, I'm hot. He come back in John 3:19. He said, this is condemnation, that light is coming to the world. Didn't my wife tell y'all about that light? It don't came into the world. You can't denounce it now. You can't denounce. You can stay in dog all you want. You can almost look saved. For all y'all almost look like this. For all y'all that look, go to church and know how the protocols is, y'all look like saved. It's being saved. There's no spot, no wrinkle, any such thing. And when you sin, you repent. That's how you stay clean. It ain't like we don't sin. It ain't like we don't do nothing wrong. You do the right thing. You get rid of it. You don't just lay there, wasted it. Badly used. He said in John, he said, this is the condemnation that light has come into the world, and man loved darkness rather than light, because their deed was evil. That's why most of y'all don't hang out with too many people in here. I'm talking to y'all remember. Y'all talking about y'all just want to be to yourself. No, you in sin. You in darkness. He told us to be with the saints. He told us the saints, that's where you get strength from, saints and stuff. You know if somebody messing, don't be around them. I don't blame you. I wouldn't be around them neither. But you know everybody here ain't messing. But when you got something to hide, you just look white like this in church. But really, we got to look at you when you walk away.
Right.
It's a life, a wasted year. Turn around. He said, turn around. He said, oh, how foolish it is. He said, but because their deeds were evil. Jude come and tell it real good. He said, Jude 1:4 said, for there are certain men creeped in unaware, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation, ungodly men. And some of that ungodly men fool us. Some of y'all women, y'all let ungodly men fool y'all because they was in the church. And they started carrying the Bible. And they get you about 3 scriptures. The Lord is my shepherd. And you say, that's my husband. Child, you heard how he quoted that scripture? Huh? He said, the Lord is my shepherd. That's all he said. We heard a guy on the radio when we were coming back here, and he was trying to quote a scripture. And he forgot the other part of the scripture. He said, that's what I'm talking about. The Lord just changed everything. He just, no, you don't forget the scripture. No, don't play. He got stuck on it. He got stuck on it. He was trying to put it down from the conduit, but he wasn't coming. So he just said he went on with something else. Smart man though, he didn't get stuck there. He said, turning the grace of God into the sin. That's what we said. Oh, we on the grace, we on the mercy. But what grace? You can't have grace without truth. I'm talking about wasted years. Some of us been here a long time. Look at some of we stand off in the zone. I'm up here preaching. Y'all looking somewhere else. Y'all crazy. Y'all need to go to hell. I ain't lying. Y'all need to go. Disrespecting God, man, disrespecting God's word like that. Your mind always somewhere. You know why? Because that word whooping your tail. All that ignoring God. Pow, whoop him, God. Wobble, pow, whoop him, pow. Sinner. Ain't got to be on, sit my son down here. I built the ark for you. I built the word. I sent the word to y'all. And here y'all is going after something else. It's ridiculous. That's what God trying to tell her. He said, look, they foolish, Terry. He said, wasted years. Been in the church, been saved a long time, wasted years. That's what God said, wasted years. He said, turning the grace of God into the sin and denying the only Lord God and our Lord Jesus Christ. Said with denying. Faith is not just receiving what you want from God, it's accepting what God sent. Everybody wants something from God, but nobody want to build on that foundation. He said, there's no other foundation that no man can build on, but that has already been laid. So all I'm building on them 66 books. I know people say we got 12, we missed. Well, we need to deal with them 66. We can't even live by them 66 first. What we need with 12 more for? You know we're going to hell then. We can't even do these. I'm steady building what God told me. Everybody want to talk about the promise and switch, and that's a shift in the atmosphere. But God said he never changed. He said the same yesterday and the day forevermore. We trying to change God's word because we trying to draw people to the church. I'm going to keep on building. And all y'all that's in here that won't come in the ark, you just stay out of it. It's going to rain. I heard a message when God told me to go to church this morning, and Brother Minister Lee preached, and his message was, make it to church on time. And he was talking about Noah too. He said when he was in the world, he ain't never make it to church on time. And one preacher preached at him so hard and telling him to repent that he said he got wet. Said super wet. Because he ain't coming off. He said, so he left there and said, I'll never go back there. The way that man preached, I'll never go back there. But that man caused him to be saved. And we want some patty cake message. We want some people to make us feel good. That's what I tell them. A good pastor isn't in it for the income. He in it for the outcome. If your pastor in it for the income and not for the outcome, you better get out of there. If he ain't preaching for the outcome for you to be saved, get out of there. That's what God's trying to tell you. We being fooled. That's what God has said. He said, in the day of Noah entered the ark, he said, knew not until the flood, and took them all away. He took them all away. You know why? Because they didn't come in, or they didn't believe that Noah was telling the truth. as some of y'all right here don't believe what I'm telling y'all is the truth. But when the door shut, and you come in there, Apostle, don't call my name. Don't call my name. I don't want to be identified with y'all. Call pastor name. Don't call my name. If God locked you out, don't call my name. You ain't calling while you're here. This is what he said. He said, a good pastor isn't in it for the income. He in it for the outcome. The devil never shows you the consequence of your sin. He'll never show you that. He tell you how good it is. He build you a pretty picture. He said, look at him. Look at him. You going on and see that man. Because he going to make you feel like you never felt before. And you know what you said? I heard you, Lord. I heard you. I heard you, Lord. See, we don't say I heard the Lord while I'm preaching. But when the devil talks to you, your flesh talks to you, yeah, I hear you, Lord. I knew that was him. I knew that was, you start building. I'm going to go over here and see him for a little while. I'm going to take my Bible. And the Bible going to be left on the couch. And what it said, we cannot afford to let down our Christian standard just to hold the interest of people who want to go to hell and still belong to the church. We got to stop holding them people's hand. You know they ain't trying to be saved. Let their hand go. Go on by yourself. I'm telling you, my sons and my wife, all of them go to hell. I ain't going to hell for nobody. All that building I be doing, and then I'm going to size up with a joker. I know he ain't trying to live right. He ain't doing right. Ain't coming to church. Ain't paying tithe. Ain't living right. He a homeowner. He everything. And then I'm going to hold him up. When you hold him up, you holding up God. Because where God can help him at, he can't help him because you are codependent. A lot of y'all ain't looking up here. A lot of y'all ain't paying no attention. It's certain thing I talk about, y'all don't look up here on. But I know why you don't look. You ain't got to tell me. I understand. You decide to go to hell for somebody. I ain't going for nobody. I'm telling y'all about me. I love Terry. But that's why God had him to build an ark. Because before he got to the ark, in Genesis 6, I preached a message one time. Is it what God said, a man, or what you feel? Most of it's going on what we feel. But the reason why he built the ark is because in the Genesis 6 and 5, he said, God saw that the wickedness of men were great in the earth. Y'all tell me what it is now. Y'all tell me why God ain't coming back. Y'all tell me why God ain't coming back. What don't change back then to now? It's wicked. Even though Jesus don't came. Back then they had an excuse. Jesus don't came. And we still wicked. We still don't want to live for God. He don't die for us. Said, Father, it's finished. And we still going after the world. We still going after stuff. And where the deliverance at, we won't get it. Because if I did, see, some message you can hide behind. And can't nobody see you. But the truth, you can't hide behind truth. It ain't happen. He said, God saw that the wickedness of men were great in the earth, and that every imagination of their thoughts of his heart was only evil continued. Like some of y'all in here, y'all hard evil. Y'all don't love everybody in here. And said love is of God, so who you are? Some of y'all don't love everybody here. Don't tell that lie. But we done told you you should love everybody. If God tell you to love your enemy and them that persecute you, and then you didn't like in the church, shame on you. We built on that. I know what y'all did. Y'all taking them nails back up. Well, we building, y'all take, I'm talking about them nails in your life. Well, we trying to pin that sin down. Y'all taking them nails back up. I know what y'all doing. He's telling you right here. He said that every imagination of the thoughts of the heart was only evil continued, and it repented the Lord. He said it repented the Lord. Huh? Y'all see this? That he has made man on the earth, and it grieved his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man who I have created from the face of the earth. He said, I'm going to get rid of them. And that's when he came down to Noah. He said, well, I see what I got to do. I got to prepare this thing. I got to build oil. I got to prepare something for man. Because if I don't, man ain't going to make it. If he have you prepared your life yet? He come back in Matthew 7:24. He said, therefore, whosoever hears the word, hear these saying of mine, and do them, I will liken to him a wise man, which built his house on the rock, would build his house on the word, would build his house on the foundation of God. He said, I will liken to him a wise man that take this word and do something with it. He said, upon the rock. He said, and the rain is sitting, just like the flood. He's talking about what you building your house with. What you building your house with? On your job? What you building your house with? On your man? What you building your house with? What your thought pattern? What you building it with? He said, if you're building with anything but his word, you ain't a wise man. If you ain't building on the rock, you ain't a wise man. He said, and the rain is sitting, and the flood came, and the wind blew, the three little pigs, and beat upon his house, and it fell not. That's what that Bible says. If you see a man with a regular Bible, the Bible might be regular, but his life ain't. It's regular because he don't use it. Y'all ain't used. Look at y'all looking. Y'all ain't convincing at all. Been in here a long time and ain't convincing at all. Wasted years. Just in church and just ain't did nothing. Then he tell you in Luke 12:40, he said, be ye ready also, for the Son of Man coming at an hour when you think not. When you think not. You see that? He said, for it was founded upon the rock. And then the 26th verse said, and everyone that hears these saying of mine and do them not, that's y'all, wasted year. He said, shall be like unto a foolish man. I told y'all what foolish was, didn't I tell y'all? Foolish. A person act lacking good sense or judgment, unwise. He said it right there. You was a foolish man who built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the flood came, and the wind blew, and beat upon the house, and it fell. And great was the fall of it. What y'all gonna do with it? Pastor, you don't understand. Y'all always telling me I don't understand. I live too. I'm here. I'm here. He said, Noah kept building the ark, even though the people kept saying, look at that fool out there. 1 year passed. That fool, 2 year passed. 20 year passed. Noah was still building. And you know what he built? He built it just like God said. And one thing Minister Lee said, he said, the reason why the people got left out of the ark, they were late for church. He said, me and Apostle Simon used to be late for church. I said, no, Apostle Simon wasn't going. I been on just left the club, I've been tired. You know how some of y'all live. When y'all go to work, y'all be tired, y'all just don't come to church. Y'all ain't studying God. But if he didn't wake you up, I went and bought this hammer for y'all this morning. I need to find me some. For real. This is what he said. I'm coming to a close. In 1 Corinthians 3 and 9, he said, for we are labeled together with God. You are God's husband. You are God builder. See, that's what he's telling. He's telling us we're supposed to be building. See what I'm saying? Y'all should have a hammer. He said, according to the grace of God was given unto me as a wise master builder. He said, Pastor Simon, you're a wise master builder. Life a wasted years turn around. He said, oh, how foolish you are. He said, Cornerstone, y'all foolish to get all the words y'all been getting. And y'all know I gave it to y'all real good. 365 days It's 1 year. Some of y'all been here past 1 year. 2 years, 730 days. You've been here. Some of y'all been in 3 years, 1,095 days, 3 years. Some of y'all been in 4 years, 1,460. Some of y'all been in 8 years, 2,920 days you've been in. Some of y'all been in 10, 3,650 days you've been in church and still halted between two opinions. Some of y'all getting down there and repent. I don't know what you repent for, you ain't going to change.
Help us, God. Help us, God.
It don't make sense to keep getting your butt down here and ain't going to change. That's just out of showing. We might plan to keep sinning and then turn to God right at the end. That's our plan. He said, I have laid the foundation, another build thereon, but let every man take heed how he builds thereupon. Take heed how you build after I give you my word. Take heed what kind of nail you use. Take heed what glue you use. Take heed how you cut it in the right dimension. Don't just build me nothing. Don't try to throw your little life together where you come to church and think that's something to build on. Just like a wise master builder. Got to measure that thing. Scratch it right there. Scratch it right there, Pastor. I got it. Scratch it right there. Precept upon precept. Line upon line. Put it down there, Elder. Put it down there. Put it down there. We got to get that. Build a house. God wanted to build just like he wanted. Come on, build it. Said, build it right. Said, don't worry about all these people, how they building their house. You build my house right. He said, build it. Don't do it. Waste it. Spending money. Wasted relationship. Wasted conversation. Wasted time when God wants you to be something or do something. Wasted marriage. Cornerstone is building the ark. The safety that God wants. And more people try to use it, but they can't use it. In Isaiah 9:6, it said, for unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. I heard my wife out there talk about this. And the government shall be upon his shoulder. And his name shall be called Wonderful. That's not for all of us. Because if he was wonderful to you, you're a servant. But he's not wonderful to you. He said, Counselor. You ain't even got to pay for a counselor. He said, the mighty God, the everlasting Father, and the Prince of Peace. And you walk in darkness and fear. Turn around, turn around. God is calling you from life, a week, a wasted year. He said, turn around, turn around, turn around.